Hey guys, so we got Wolf. Ow! 2021, starring George McKay and Lily Rose Depp. The way I could describe this movie, this is a provocative, unsettling, sexy, kind of thrilling, kind of mysterious, kind of sci-fi, definitely not kind of weird, even though in a good way it is. It does tackle some subjects that are very touchy to some viewers, so definitely strange in a good way type of movie. So what is this? It's a group of kids, teenagers, who have species identity disorder, which before seeing this film, I had no idea that even existed, so I did some research on that as well. And this is a group of kids who have species identity disorder. They are treated in a facility to get better. This is where we get introduced to George McKay's character. He thinks he is a wolf, just like the other kids that think they're a bat, a dog, a cat, a horse, kitten, and also a cat. So it's all these kids in this facility trying to get better and trying to get help for their species identity disorder because they think they're like half human or half whatever animal they feel like. And the way they act of that animal that they think of is pretty interesting to see because there's one shot in the movie where there's a group of kids and on the right side there's the animal, so it says human, animal, and every single kid, every single student in there thinks that they're a certain type of animal. And the way the movie progresses it, they intertwine with these subject matters. For example, for George McKay's character as a wolf, you see him in some scenes progressing through like going down on four knees, and you see other people just like the cat or the panda, they act like their animal counterparts in part of the movie. Like there's a parrot and she actually has a beak and she actually talks stuff back and she's like flapping her wings. So that's what I'm saying. It is kind of unsettling to see this in this forefront of the movie because I thought it was going to be like a throwaway movie, like who cares about this, but it really touches on some touchy subjects, I feel like, at least. Especially as the movie progresses, we get to meet Lily Rose Depp's character and they form like a bond, kind of like a relationship, but not really. It goes into provocative places and it takes the relationship or their friendship to weird places, and I really like that because we have a wolf character who thinks he's a wolf, and we also have Lily Rose Depp's character which thinks she's a cat. And it's also to see her in this kind of sci-fi movie because the last film that I saw her in was Voyagers, which you could also see a review on this channel. Though as the movie progresses with their relationship bond, we see this megamorphosis or this transformation between the other students and themselves, trying to see if they're trying to become ultimately ending up to be truly human, boy or girl, or if they go full transformation into their animal form, which is the kitten, the dog, the cat, the horse, because other students are grappling with this subject as well. And it's like being in like I've never been to a rehab facility, but the way the movie portrayed it to us, it really did feel like a rehab facility because all these students are intermingled together in like dorm rooms, attacking their disorder head on with like the teachers and the assistants in there. But the methods that I feel like the institution uses in this facility are really weird because it's like, how does not the world know that they're treating these kids good and bad at times? Like, yes, they do good stuff too, but it's like once kids like they break the rules progressively through the movie, it's like the facility really does like, it does some mischievous things, and I'm like, how come the parents don't know? Like there's some brutality going on, there's some disturbing scenes, and I like really Lily Rose Depp and George McKay's character grappling through their struggles of identity species disorder, especially intermingled with each other, especially tackling on the relationships of themselves between human and animal, and the way they progress, especially I want to say like part of their romance, because their performances, every one of these students is awesome. Like they really act like that animal they believed in, and especially the relationship they built in. I wrote down, it's like amazing to see the transformation, the relationship, because one part Lily Rose Depp, without getting too much away, you know how like guys, like humans, us, like we hug, we kiss, we make out, that's our human form. But it's also nice to see like animals do that, but the way this movie did it, the kids thinking that they're animals and they're humans, it's a grapple of pull and more, or like push and pull, that the movie really shows to us that some students are really getting it, like they're trying to become human, and some students unfortunately say like, yeah, they're going to the full animal form. And there is a scene where there's no holds back because there's some bizarre things that are going on in this movie. This movie definitely made me feel a certain way, especially like the first 20 of the movies. I saw some bizarre things. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I did feel a way leaving this movie, and I still think about it because it's really bizarre what I witnessed and what I experienced. I love how they told us backstory of the characters of why they're in the facility, but it didn't show us, it just told us. So I thought that was maybe a missed opportunity. Once the movie gets going, I really wish it was a little bit longer, like explaining all these depths of characters and like what this facility came to be. Yes, like it's a one-off movie and like we probably won't see a sequel. Thought it was intriguing because of the relationship between George McKay and Lily Rose Depp, especially the performances they put each other through the push and pull struggle of their romantic and friendship relationship between identity species disorder with their animals and their human counterparts. Yeah, so this movie is definitely intriguing if you like those type of ways. But honestly guys, that's gonna be everything for me today. Hope you have a great day, and let me know if you ever need anything. If you haven't already, please hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Maybe consider subscribing so you keep up to date movies releasing at the theaters. Take care.